Yo, what's going on? I go by the name of Ocho. I make music and I make beats. And today I'm going to show you how to make Stepteam beats like this. So the first thing I did was put the BPM in 148 because yeah, you can make Stepteam beats like 130 BPM through like 155. You can honestly make step however you want to make it, to be honest, but just not the wrong way. So the first thing I did was go into Analog Lab V, and I used a sound out of keys called Beautiful Keys. And let me turn this portal preset off. It sounds like this. Just some regular chords, like I didn't even like add nothing at the top. Like it was beautiful. So with the portal preset I used, it's called War. I'm not sure out of which one of these, but it's called War. So without it, it sounds like that. With it on, it sounds like this. Oh my, I really love it, and it's just so fire to me. Okay, so next I went into Analog Lab V again, and I literally just copied and I pasted it here, right? And I went into Analog Lab V and I went to vocals, and it's called Anthem for Insomniacs, which I'm an insomniac because I made this beat at like 5 in the morning. Okay, but here's what it sounds like.
All night long, all night long, all night.
And that is just so hard to, bro. Anyways, bro, if that wasn't fire to you, I just suck, huh? Okay, anyways, I went back into Xenology, like how it was in the last video. And I used Maramba W2 out of the mallet section in Xenology. Listen, I can't talk, bro. Okay, anyways, I just made it like, honestly, I don't know what I was on at 5 in the morning, bro. Like, look at this. This is not normal. Here's what it sounds like. I don't know. I was just thinking like, I need a bouncy sound, groovy sound, and it just sounded like Donkey Kong to me. So yeah, or like a jungle, or like Coco Melon, you know? No, I quit. And that's literally all I did for the melody, bro. That's literally all I like, bro. The drums, dead ass, will carry, bro. Dead ass. Okay, so as you could tell, this is a lot going on. So I used Tech 9's Stepteam kit. If you're hip to Tech 9, he's on YouTube. Go subscribe to Tech 9. Yeah. The first thing I did was the 808, which is crazy. Yeah, but here's what that sounds like, and it's kind of with the 808. You don't want to be perfectly on time with any of these drums, actually. You don't want to be perfectly on time with any of these drums. Sometimes, like, it'll be on the line, but not really. That's the whole point. The best way to make these beats, and I'm giving y'all the best tip, is on the piano roll, go to this magnet, and put it on 1/6 step or 1/3 step. That is the best way to make these type of beats when it comes to the drums. Okay, so here's the 808. I got that 808 out of Tech 9's kit as well. And then here's the hi-hat. This is the easiest part. Peep, I didn't even start in the beginning. That's like, you don't always have to start stuff in the beginning, but like the hi-hats, that's just the beauty of these. I love Stepteam, bro. Shout out Ivvys. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say something. Do you see how simple that was? Like, I didn't even make that like super difficult for y'all. So basically, bro, I show my friend Cam this. So literally, bro, all you're doing, like, you're skipping, like, you're not on the line. So I would go here, right? Instead of go anywhere else, I will always skip. I will go here, and then you come here with the hi-hats, and then you go to 1/6, and you just fill in these last little parts right here. And that's basically what I was doing. That it's not exactly what I was doing, but that was basically what I was doing. So that's how you get those type of hi-hats. 1 3-step, 1 6-step. Okay. Next, I use the basic clap. All of these drums are from Tech 9's kit. Use the basic clap. Mind you, these claps, none of them are like correct. You get what I'm saying? In a sense. Like, do you hear like how like off it is? But it's on, I promise. Okay. Anyways, I used another. I just used a Vox, like a 2012 Vox out of his kit.
Word.
And that's clearly BBO Drizzy. So next, go to Ivvy's rim. That was also in his kit. Mind you, it's so many drums on here, so you might just see one drum on the channel rack. I went to Tech 9's kit again, RD snare. Now this sound like, I'm gonna put the metronome on so you can get where I was coming from. You hear how it's not exactly on the line? You get what I mean? But it's still whatever, it works. Next, I used a kick, like a West Coast kick. And I literally just put it at the beginning because it's so different. Like, I literally put 1 at the beginning. It give it a different bounce because the 808s don't come in, like, it come in after the kick. It don't come in exactly on the kick. That's literally like, put that right there, okay. And then I use FPC snare. So like different drums that you would hear in like Stepteam. Okay, this step, I use this step snare as well. And I did the same thing. I went into 1/6 step for this. That's how you achieve that. So I clicked 1 right here. I literally clicked 1 on the channel rack, went into piano roll, and filled these last 2 in by going on a 1/6 step. That's the easiest way to make these for me, in my personal opinion. Like, okay, and then I used a dank open hat. Okay, you get the point. Next, I used a scratch out of Tech 9's kit. It also gives the beat a little more bounce. Then I use a soprano sound out of Tech Nine's kit, which is honestly just like a gunshot or like a gun clicking or something. I forgot what it was. Something like Jersey Club. Yeah, that is basically what Jersey Club uses. Like, it's like really just reloading, like, or cocking the gun back, like, or whatever it is. And it's a delay chant I use out of his kit as well. You get it? I copied and pasted over there. Next, I used Zaytoven. Everybody has this snare, honestly. If you don't have this snare, like, come on now, like, be for real. You have this snare. Don't lie to me. Like, come on now. Don't you? If you don't have, come on. Don't lie. Okay, that's what it sounds like. And then I added a whip. Now watch me whip. Now I started at the very beginning of the next 4 bars. And it's raining. And it's a baby crying. And I hope you don't hear that. Let's go next to the Vox. And it's where she says burn. It's on the next 4 bars. And here's what that sounds like.
Burn.
And yeah, that's basically it for the drums. Now I'm gonna play the melody separate, and I'm gonna play the drums separately. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's so like, yeah, you get it. It's like so virtual, bro, and like, bro, I don't know. Okay, here's the drums all together. Look at how many drums this is, bro. I know it's a faster way to do this, and I'm just like, my hands is tied. I'm holding a mic for Christ's sake, because if I was to have my mic stand, it'd be too much. All right, here's what the drums sound like. Word. Okay, next, you would want to add an automation clip, and how you would do that, right? You will highlight over, you would right click and highlight over, like, say to 5 or like to 3, right? And then you would come to the mixer track. You would go to the master, create automation clip. And then you will right click, drag this down, right click it again, press hold on this. And then now you got a stopping automation clip to where it stops all the sounds, basically. So I'm actually going to remove these just to show you. But you get the point. I didn't think that sounded right on that beat at the moment. And look at me now. Now I have to redo the automation clip because I messed it up. Don't be like me, guys. Don't mess up. Actually, mess up a lot. Mess up a lot when you're making music, so you can know what not to do and get better. But here's what the whole beat sounds like together. very, very chill, very light, very cool, bro. Like, you can't go wrong with something that's smooth and that cool, bro. Like, I love Stepteam because it's just so innovative. And shout out Ivvys. I actually have a project with Ivvys coming out pretty soon. Yeah, I produce some beats with him as well. Yeah, so I feel like I can speak on Stepteam, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow my Instagram, bro. Please follow my Instagram, bro. Please follow my Instagram, so the host can think I'm somebody. Yeah, I'm out of here.